like 6 or
they
7.
feel stuck. They remain stuck in the
No,
same
we don't.
place.
We've only got like 2, I think, that are
Well,
unpublished.
definitely.
Okay, intro.
This is Eric and Gord. What if we're right? Listen to the world changing.
Well, hi there. Happy Thursday. It is May 28th, 2020, and I'm Eric with talking on the internet from beautiful Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada, where I think future generations are going to look back on the 21st century, all our accomplishments and failures, all our trials and triumphs, and they're going to take the sum total of everything we contribute to the universe, and they're going to say to themselves, those guys didn't need to make a fourth Toy Story movie.
But yet, here we are.
Here we are. That's what they're going to think of us. How's it going, Gordon?
I am doing good, my friend. How you doing?
You want to know something weird?
What's
I
that?
just heard you say that clearly.
Really didn't get like every third word?
No, this is cool. $500 worth of cool to talk to you guys tonight, so I'm not going to waste it too much. I do want to say hi, because I'm writing a comic book, to my good buddy, Russell Nolte at Wannabe Press. Aspiring writers, fans of graphic novels, check him out, russellnolte.com. That's Nohelty. And if you're a writer, check out the completecreative.com. It's an amazing resource site for writers. So, hey Russell, how you doing, buddy? just sending my love and my manuscript. That's all I'm
Send
gonna
that
say
over
for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. Thanks for telling your friends. Comments, questions, etc. can be sent to Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina at gmail.com. There was something else about that. I don't remember. Doesn't matter now. Man, it's like COVID never happened.
It's man. I mean, what did I say? As soon as the first bit of the suggestion that they're going to lift all the restrictions on everybody, watch to see how quickly things go back to legit, total normal in the U.S. And look where we are.
It's just mental. The one thing that I don't like, and I want to speak to the whole country here, let's not just be dicks to each other. We're all going to approach this new phase differently. So if there's a guy wearing a mask, then so fucking what? And if there's, someone's not maybe doing the social distancing or the way you want it to be done, as long as it's not impeding on your life too much, just shut up. Let's not go back to being dicks to each other all the time.
Yeah, not going to happen, unfortunately.
Let's just try to, respect each other's space, respect each other's decisions, and try to have a good, happy post-pandemic life.
And if one person walks up to me and coughs in my face, I will fucking throat punch him.
I'll
Just
fucking
saying.
judo chop you right in the goddamn throat.
I'm just putting that right on out there. Fuck you if you fucking cough in my face. I don't give a shit what your reason is. Actually, that's not true. If I cough in your face first, by all means, cough back in mine.
I will piss down your
be fine with
throat. You cough in my mouth, I piss in your throat. That's the whole deal now.
Yeah, no, I am good with that.
That's only partially true. So yeah, I noticed a lot of people being rude to each other, and just a lot of people not respecting that the social distancing still needs to happen, or we're going right the fuck back.
Yeah,
That's the part that I don't want to see happen. So let's try to be cool out there, kids.
Have you noticed the aftermath of these people going to Toronto was really bad for it? But a lot of these beaches or public areas that are open to people to go, and they all go and they amass, and then they just leave a massive pile of fucking garbage everywhere.
Well, that's always.
Like, we just got it cleaned up, man. Like, Jesus Christ. In one day, you undid all the work that's been going on the last 2.5 months of all you idiots not being there. And they're your first day out.
That is
dumping garbage
the way it
everywhere.
Always is.
People suck. There it is.
Yeah,
There's
little
my
bit.
statement of the day. Yeah.
Little tiny bit. You know what doesn't suck? Eric and Gord video game, and right after the movie, I'm making one. It's a little difficult, I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit harder than I had intended. But you kids can look forward this summer to not only the Laser of Truth movie, but the Laser of Truth video game.
Oh, that's
Probably-
so exciting.
It's going to be crap. It's going to be fun. It's for like your phone or whatever. I'm not putting out an Xbox game. I'm not. EA isn't calling me. And
The Laser of Truth gaming system.
that would
The
be
Laser
awesome.
of Games.
The Laser of Games, the game of truth.
The games of... There it is.
That's the game kids will play in the future. Truth or laser. That's a bad game.
That's a terrible idea.
That's why I'm not allowed to have a
yeah.
taser.
That's the only reason?
That's the only reason. Because I would play truth or taser. And I would never let you finish your sentence. Truth or taser? Well, I win.
Should have answered quicker.
I always win that game.
Sounds like fun. Remind me not to play that with you.
I'm very hush-hush about things that are going on in my life, but there's big things that could be going on in my life, and that's cool. Other than that, other than the absolute bombshell that I got at 7 o'clock this morning and couldn't really follow up on, I don't know what's going on in the world, but I do know lovely Miss Mang Wang Jang, Jang, is cannot fight her extradition order any longer.
That's right.
Which is shocking to me. It's absolutely, for those of you who may not be following this story as closely as Gordon and I, that is the executive from Huawei who has been held in just aberrant conditions in a Canadian prison.
You almost got that out without laughing.
Torturous, hellish conditions in her $15 million mansion in Vancouver where she's on house arrest for the last... I think I was like 7
3
or 8
months?
when this story started. I don't really know.
I can't remember how long it's been.
She's in. It's. I want to say 18 months. It's maybe not quite that.
December 2018 was the day
18
she was
months.
arrested.
Almost exactly 18 months. Then
Well done, sir.
I remember the episode vividly. Of the podcast. That's why I kind of knew. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, executive of Huawei, she was found on like securities fraud, sort of violating trade sanctions and stuff in the U.S. She flew into Canada. We put her on house arrest. And then they said, "Oh no, she didn't do anything wrong in Canada, so you got to send her to the States so we can charge her with stupid shit." And we were like, "No."
We want
they
to
were
keep
like-
her.
Well, you have to. And we were like, no, we don't. And then NAFTA happened. And then China took our Michaels.
Yeah.
Then we got really mad and we were like, that's it. We're going to charge your lady with something, but we couldn't.
Nope.
And then NAFTA got nasty and the U.S. said, give us our Chinese lady. And we said, no, give us NAFTA good deals. And they didn't, and we didn't, and here we are with this lady and really nothing. We don't have our Michaels, and we got kind of ass fucked on NAFTA. So we got nothing out of it, and now we're going to let her go. And she's going to go to the States and disappear into obscurity. I guarantee her trial makes no news down there, because nobody gives a shit.
No. I bet you down that in almost the entire U.S., not one person even knows this exists as a problem.
They think she was the bat that caused COVID-19.
That's gross.
That's what they believe. And they're maybe not wrong. Who am I to say?
Yeah, I'm not here to judge. We're just here to point things out.
It would be fucked to find out that I was totally just way the fuck off base and it was caused by 5G and she was behind the whole fucking thing. Like, COVID did come from 5G towers and it turns out she put it there.
She masterminded the whole
fucking thing. I've been defending her for 18 months. Turns out she's the worst supervillain in the history of the world. I was a little off on that.
Damn, I owe you a Coke.
My podcast that no one listens to did not see that coming. That would be very exciting. I would almost be happy to be wrong about that.
So I'm confused about something with this. So really what this thing means is that Canada it's not that we're getting ready to extradite her out. Canada has just agreed that there is enough evidence to put forth a case to have her to say that the charges are real.
Yeah.
But the extradition still hasn't officially gone through, and all it means is basically, as it stands now, it just means that she still can't go back to China. She's stuck in Canada still until the U.S. officially takes her.
Right. Which basically that's what it's going to come down to. Now, though, it's really all this fancy legal talk. It's really who's going to drive her to the airport. That's all this means.
Yeah, pretty much. But what I don't understand is this, though. Like, Huawei media, so Huawei Canada, released a statement about it. And their statement that they released says, Huawei is disappointed in the ruling today by the Supreme Court of British Columbia. We have repeatedly expressed confidence in her innocence. Huawei continues to stand with
super ecstatic.
In her pursuit for justice and freedom. Here's what I'm confused. We expect that Canada's judicial system will ultimately prove her innocence. Ms. Wang's lawyers will continue to work tirelessly to see justice is served.
Yeah, no.
I thought that this stage is done, is it not?
Well,
like, does she still have to go through Canadian courts for anything?
Not to my knowledge. I can't see what the Canadian courts are going to do for her. Now it's go to the States and prove her innocence.
That's what I thought. That's why I just thought that their statement was very strange. Like, why, what else does she have to go to court for in Canada for this? Like, we weren't the ones charging her.
Well, there was a question of double criminality. Basically what they call double jeopardy in the States. So maybe she is being charged with something up here that I don't know about. It's not the sanction thing, that I know. It could be a securities thing they got her on, though. It's possible. I honestly, I can't answer that. You'd think for someone who claims to have so much interest in this case, I might know that answer, but I do not. I'm fascinated by what's going to happen. Now, this is such a weird time with COVID to happen right in the center of this. It's weird to see what's going to happen because we're all being pissy to China. And America's got an election, so they're going to make this an election thing for sure.
Oh, yeah. No, you'll be happy to know, though, Eric, that there were a bunch of protesters outside the courthouse when this was going on, and people were holding up signs saying, "Free the two Michaels."
That's cool.
So there
masks?
are people that care, just nobody in government, that's all.
Were they wearing masks, and were they 6 feet apart while they were protesting? That's what matters.
They were wearing masks. I just don't know if they were 6 feet apart. I didn't measure.
Did I spell her charged with? So yeah, I'm going to be following this one. This is going to be my project for the summer. Okay. I believe in Canada she was charged with bank fraud.
Oh.
The U.S. government